Today's guest burst onto the music scene in 2010 with her infectious single, Hollywood. And finally, she is back and ready to release some brand new material, kicking things off with her new single, Radioactive. We welcome to Chart Show TV the lovely Marina and the Diamonds. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
Good. Now, we've got to talk about your brand new look. I'm loving your hair right now. What was the change all about?
Well, my new album is inspired very much by Greek mythology and Hollywood myth. So I've always been a huge Marilyn Monroe fan, and so it's kind of like a cross between Marilyn and, I don't know, any Greek mythological characters like Pandora, Athena, Medusa, anybody really who's kind of part of fairy tale. I like fairy tale and illusion a lot, and I kind of like that. I don't know. Blonde is a very odd kind of has odd symbolic power, because I always think of really iconic women like Marilyn Monroe, Madonna, Bridget Bardot, Mae West, who are all brunettes.
Yeah.
And I always think if they would have made it, if they had never turned blonde, because if you think of Madonna's 25-year career, she'd been like jet black hair. It would have been so weird. It would have been so different. And so I like the idea of kind of deconstructing, you know, things like that that society doesn't really think about usually.
Cool. Well, I think you look stunning right now, Marina.
Thank you very
I'm loving
much.
this music. So let's talk about your brand new single, Radioactive. It's got a lot more of a dancier vibe to it than your previous stuff. Is this the new sort of material you're going down now? Are you going to have a more dancier feel on the new record?
Not really. It's probably the most extreme example of the album, sonically speaking. It's a big pop record. It's a lot more electronic, but it's not really a dance record, but Radioactive is, and that's why I released it first, because you can kind of do what you want on the first single.
You can go a bit crazy.
Yeah, absolutely.
And what can you tell us about the actual track itself? What's the meaning behind it?
It's about doomed love, poisonous love, but it doesn't work out. But you want the person because they don't want you, but if they liked you back, you wouldn't be interested.
Okay, nice. I like that idea. And we hear you've been working on the new album for 1.5 years, and it's not going to be released till next year. Is that?
Yeah, probably February, which is exactly 2 years after the first, so it's a good time to release it.
And what can you tell us about the new album?
It's based on Greek tragedy. It's called Electra Heart. It's about this fantasy figure, Electra, who is very fatalistic about love. And I suppose visually I kind of wanted to bring in a lot of different parts of Americana that I didn't really explore in the first album, because the first album was very much like the kitsch and glamorous side. But really what I'm attracted to is kind of the seedy side of America. So, you know, it's all about like 99-cent stores and dive bars and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Electra, is she like your alter ego, like Beyonce's Sasha Fierce? Is
No!
That, no? Because this is sort of...
I hate the idea of an alter ego, but I don't mind what people call it. I mean, it's used, I'm using it as a vehicle to explore many different themes. So it's the plot that's important, not the character.
Okay, cool. So Radioactive is a brand new single. What can you tell us about the music video? Does Electra come alive in the music video?
Well, it shows transformation and illusion. I've got part 1, which is called Fear and Loathing, and then part 2 is Radioactive. So the whole album is like a living film that is released slowly over a year. And it's the start of a journey. It's kind of like an American road trip, and it features me, and that's it.
Now, you've been away from the charts for quite a while now. Is there pressure for you to come back with your new material and it be as successful as your last stuff? Do you feel pressure?
No, because I don't feel that I was like massive on the first one. I don't know, it's weird. Now that I'm kind of focusing it more on a story and an album of parts, it's kind of like, it's very nice if I do have a single that does well, but if it doesn't, then it doesn't matter, because I just want to create a whole album that's really beautiful and that people can kind of go back to in years to come. Yeah, and enjoy it as a whole. So it's not really about like specific singles, but yes, I do want my album to sell really well. Yes, I want to do massive tours. So obviously I want to be successful.
And there's been a lot of females taking over the charts while you've been away. I'm talking the likes of Jessie J, Pixie Lott and Ellie Goulding. What do you think of their success?
I think it's amazing. I think I'm a fan of all three of them.
Yeah.
And I don't know. There's only so much you can say, really. I really like them, and that's about it.
And your music's completely different to theirs, so
Yeah,
obviously
it is. It's yeah, everyone's different.
Yeah. You went on tour with Katy Perry on the California Dreams tour earlier this year. What was that like? What was it like to tour with Katy Perry?
It was really fascinating. She has a huge spectacle. It's called the California Dreams tour, and God, it was really dreamlike. It was
Quite surreal.
It was
like candy shop. And...
It was like my 14-year-old heart exploded. I don't know how she can do that for 8 months. I did 10 dates, and yeah, I was like, I'd learned.
Can't look at another sweet.
I was like heart confetti's following me everywhere. Like, can you get lost?
Go away now. It's just too much.
But it was great.
And did you have a catch up with Katy? Did she give you any advice or anything?
Not as such. I think. Yeah, I think she's a great person. I really admire her, actually. I think she's really fought to get where she is, so it's inspiring.
Cool. Now, you've talked about your love for America, so where are you based right now? Do you still base yourself here, or would you ever move over there? And
I'm in London, but I want to move to New York. My manager won't let me.
You've got a fight on your hands.
Yeah.
Can I go? No, you can't.
I know, it sucks.
So maybe, maybe later on you'll go over there and
yeah,
settle down.
hopefully, within the next year.
Cool.
Yeah.
So are you planning to do any UK shows over here for the rest of this year, or are you going to save it to next year?
I might do one special London gig, and that's it.
Okay.
And then I'll have a big tour next year.
So what else have you got planned for the rest of this year? Are you just still writing? And...
I'm almost finished doing the album, and then probably will do the new video in like November, and then all the whole circus will start again.
Promo.
Yeah, I love promo though. I love photo shoots and doing gigs. I'm like itching to do it again. So
perfect. Well, thank you for stopping by and talking to us today, Marina.
Thank you.
It's been great to have you here. I love this whole look. I'm going to run away and replicate it. I'll be another Marina. Well, good luck with the brand new single and, of course, the album and the tour.
And I love your nails.
Ah, thank you.
Oh.
As I was saying to her before, if I do see her in a picture with these nails, I'll know where she got it from. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.